Welcome back to Let's Play Control. I'm BurningDogFace, and doing things a little bit differently today. Because believe it or not, I got the controller working again. Turns out I just needed to swap out a cable. It's a modern Xbox controller, so I was using a separate USB variant to connect it physically to my PC. Yeah, this room here is a bit of a mess. I was testing out the controls, and I'm glad I did that, because, well, at least one of them doesn't work the same way. On the keyboard, you tap E to pick up an item, and then it will float next to you until you either tap E again to launch it, or tap F to just drop it. When you're using the controller controls, it's right bumper to pick things up with launch, but you have to hold it, because you launch things by letting go. Oh my. So if you just tap it, then it seems like it doesn't work. I had to look it up. In order to drop something, you have to be picking it up and then just tap X without letting go of the bumper button. Also, again, marveling at the destructibility in this level, even if that was unintentional. I picked up a bench that was sitting just here and it crushed the painting. Oh, hey, it's reaching for me. Oh, hey. Let's see. Thresholds, examination of paranatural topics. Thresholds, compiled by Dr. Carla Vaughn on order of, or by order of Dr. Casper Darling. The oldest house is a place in flux. Thresholds appear with no warning. What the threshold will contain is a question we can only answer once it manifests. I really wish they'd be more specific about that. The widely accepted theory is that thresholds are dimensions vibrating on a redacted frequency different from our own. When these frequencies match, the threshold will manifest in the oldest house, which acts as a redacted. Others theorize thresholds are parallel universes, or perhaps our own reality at a different point in time. Some believe our collection of altered materials affects the house, or attracts the thresholds. We do know for certain that thresholds are not permanent. Eventually their frequency will shift. Some believe Earth itself is just another threshold connected to the oldest house, which is actually rooted in some other reality. This theory, while impossible to disprove, causes redacted in those who learn of it, so is actively denied. Oh dear. Refer to file 5-05-1881 for full report. Oh boy. Oh good, and a hotline message. Ashtray maze. Well, that's gotta be it, huh? Yeah, okay. Oh, right! Yeah, we saw him appear when I went to the door of what he called an infinite labyrinth, and that's why I turned around.
I'm averse to using objects of power. I don't want to lean on things I ultimately can't trust. But the ashtray and the cigarette, smoking there forever, have their uses. The ashtray maze they conjure is an impossibly changing labyrinth that no one but the binder, and those the binder invites, can ever pass through. The things we hid in dimensional research, the things Darling studies, the danger and the risk involved, call for every measure of security and protection I could bring to the table. The maze, hands down, is our strongest lock. I gave Darling and his chosen crew license to pass through the maze. Lately, I've started to think I should revoke that license.
So you locked an object of power in the center of this maze. That's what I'm getting from that. You locked something in there. And you used the fact that it is a maze to keep people from finding it. That makes a surprising amount of sense. What does my lozenge wrapper say? you've survived tougher. Given the existential nature of this crisis, I'm not entirely certain that's true, but I appreciate the vote of confidence. Okay, fuck that. Oh, I did want to mention, part of the reason I'm switching back to controller is that I found on the keyboard some of the commands were just a bit too awkward for regular usage. Like, with my fingers on, WASD, it's just a little bit of a stretch out of the way of what I would normally do to reach down and press V for melee attack, or, the control button for dodge. I really feel like they should have done something cleverer with the actual control button, given the name and the theme of the game. If it was up to me, personally, I would have made it a, What is it through this door, anyway? I know that it says that, but... You know what? Before I go running around in areas I could get into fights, I should go try out my, Oh, you have to hold... Oh, I don't like that. Yeah, you have to hold sprint. You just stop sprinting by letting go of the stick. Or it's not pressing the stick in anymore, I should say. Letting go of the stick. Of course, you would stop. Oh, for the record, on the controller, melee is Y, and dodge is B. Or charge, or whatever they called it. No, charge was one of the gun forms they talked about. What am I doing? Executive, yeah, okay. That's right, it's an elevator. I was confused there, because I was like, no, this is an elevator, not a control point. I have to go over there to teleport to the place I want to go to. I was thinking of that room near the ventilation area, where it always seems to spawn, like, 3 or 4 dudes and they walk in. That seems like a good test. Of the combat controls, I mean. I think there is an option. I might switch running from hold to toggle. Like, I don't mind, when crouching is a hold. Sprinting didn't feel right.
Hope to the solution. If a solution's even possible.
Oh, right. I actually pressed A, not X, but whatever. Common ammo refund. Use a surge coil firecracker. That sounds like a rocket launcher. Pierce spear puncture. I figured Pierce mode would be a sniper rifle. That doesn't sound like a sniper rifle. Maybe Pierce is more literal than I thought. Here it is, ventilation. Yeah, this is where I tested out Jeremy's spin mode. Oh, I didn't even think of that. That's clever. Like that bit from Superliminal, where I'm carrying an exit sign around in order to light up a pitch-black room. I feel like I can say that without spoiling any of the majestic wonder of Superliminal. That's right, I started facing the wrong way. There was a crouch button. I will be damned if I can remember what it was. Let's see, down on the D-pad was that. That's the map. Left and right don't seem to do anything yet. Oh, shit, those guys didn't appear. It must have been just because I hadn't triggered the next story beat yet. On the other hand... Ooh. Oh, I like that. I like the way that feels. Nope. Fuck you. Ooh. Ah, yes, it's X to change from one gun form to another. Didn't mention that. Which makes sense, because F was both that and the interact button last time. Ooh. Ooh. Welcome. That guy's got a shield. Those have both got shields. Ah, hell. Oh, we can't have that. Ooh! My organs. Right, this is a 4 call. I don't know why I did that. Hey, asshole. Special delivery. Ooh! Man, I forget those engineers can do that. I feel like they should have given them... Did they give them a totally different colored outfit than the generic goons? Oh, hell, the hiss makes it hard to see anything anyway. Half the time in like really close quarters combat, I'm just aiming through a mess of shimmering nonsense at the health bars, to be perfectly frank. Well, on the downside, I almost died, but on the plus side, you know, practice, practice, practice. I thought that was glowing blue for a moment there. Shame. Yeah, you see the light there. Yeah, on the plus side, using a control point heals you back to full. Nice. 2 points. I was saving up for this. Or no, it was... I don't remember what it was. Maybe it was this and then I got it. I do kind of want to check out the giant maze now, though. That made it sound cool. Oh, fuck, and I still never found any goddamn control points in research. Alright, back to the elevator. Okay, I was just going to skip straight to the other side of the loading screen, but I realized I can use this moment to read out a comment I got. Roshan, shout out. Expanded on something I mentioned in passing in the previous session. He had more information about this. I'm just going to read this out. Guys, I think I figured out where this story is going. Now hear me out. The Board are Skaven from Warhammer. Why? Because of their speech pattern. How? Because it's been stated multiple times. The Board reside in the white space. An alien space. What if Skaven/chaos magic has managed to connect to this world, and the white space is simply how we perceive it? What if the Skaven are simply trying to take control of humanity that has no real way to protect themselves from chaos, and in doing so, they found this world? That said, why would there be no evidence of chaos influence? Because either A, they are being smart and trying to be more subtle about it, or B, the chaos influence just isn't strong enough yet, and they're having this version of humanity gather objects of power in order to find just the right one that can give them that push they need. Now that all this has been said, what about the Hiss? Well, it's simple. The Hiss is just another Chaos Lord, trying to take control of what the Skaven are doing. Boom! There's your plot that no one would see coming. Biggest twist since Vader turned out to be Luke's father. I really enjoy the enthusiasm in that. Oh, man. Oh, but dudes are going to appear here. Maybe if I just sprint straight to the thing, I can hide in the maze. Forever. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Oh, hell. Don't mind me. Just going to my office. Or my subordinate's office. I've just remembered I actually have an office here. Oh, good. There is a crouch button. It wasn't seeming to be working. I don't think that was grammatically correct. And that wasn't even pronounced correct, but, screw it. I'm excited. I want to know why it's called the ashtray maze, okay? I'm really curious about that. Jesus Christ, I forgot about that. What do you think, Jeremy? Okay, yes, I know granite slabs don't have any vital organs. It isn't actually what I meant. Oh, guns. They have a one-track mind. Fire break. What? Oh, no, there I am. That's where I'm supposed to be going. That's right. I'm way down there. Oh, I don't like those particles that sort of float there. Or are they just on the camera? It's not on the monitor. You know, if I hadn't mentioned the song by name like a couple of episodes ago, I would totally get clever about this and call it The Labyrinth, this video, I mean, after the Poets of the Fall song. Oh boy. Oh boy. It's just a vague, redacted idea of a location. I really wish I could check the date on that newspaper. What the fuck happened there? Can you imagine working in that little room there if this was how you had to go to work every morning? Danger open pit. They don't even have railings there. Oh, and when I was in the central area, actually, right when I appeared in the control point, the female researcher right there said, oh god, I don't know how we're going to figure this out. Compiling the hiss's genetic structure through reel-to-reel technology would take... Christ! Like she's doing the math in her head and just suddenly realized it's even worse than she initially thought. A painting of this place. Oh, okay. I thought, is there going to be like the fucking Indiana Jones boulder here? Oh, they're all paintings of this place. Amazing. Again, with the... Even pulling this concept forward from... what's it called? Superliminal. I just mentioned it earlier. It's a liminal space. I've never actually seen that happen before. The shifting, I mean. I wondered what it looked like when the house does that. Oh, I see. I can't backtrack. Okay. Well, that would probably loop back around. What the fuck? You know what? Even if there was a door over there, it's not weird that it's gone, because we've just seen that happen twice, so I'm just going to keep going and not think about it. Wait a minute. That's a holy water panel, or alcove. I don't remember if there's a name for those things. They have them along the sides of churches. Just fill them with holy water. You walk in and you dip your hands in as you walk by, then make the sign of the cross with the wet fingers. But why is it here? Let me peek over here real quick. No, that one doesn't. There's an ashtray back there. And here's another one. A bunch of ashtrays. Okay, but I still don't see why it's called the ashtray maze. The obvious aside, I mean. Did I restart the timer after that jump cut? I did. It kind of reminds me of, like... somebody's lounge. All the leather furniture and the ashtrays. It's like it's 1950 and this is where you entertain guests. Oh, there is a plant in there. I just thought that was a pot for a second there. Oh, I hate that. It just keeps cycling me around to the beginning. That doesn't normally happen. Oh, please, it would be really funny if there was a button for me to correct this painting. And that one. Okay, I'm just gonna keep going. I wonder if this is how it feels to be Alice. Alright, I'm doing something wrong here. bumped into reality there. Physics! I could just imagine someone just sitting there, just watching. Man, being director seems confusing. I always seem to be in exactly the same spot, which kind of unsettles me. Or maybe I just keep checking as it loops me around. No! I'm thinking if I do this enough times, it will actually lead me somewhere. But it doesn't seem to be changing now. Not much, anyway. Yeah, it's not leading me to new places. How do I change that? Well, that wasn't it. Sorry! I guess that was directed at the maze. I kind of want to see if I can smash through that, but I almost certainly can't, and I would get Catholic guilt over that. Oops. Ah! Huh. That's what it is. I have to try to dodge through one of those? The ones that close in front of me? I don't know. It's currently not leading anywhere. That poor painting. Okay, what is going on here? I'm missing something, and I don't like this. Maybe if I just keep my eyes on the map. Timer has gone. No, I guess I can't really rely on the smudges on the map to show me where areas are, huh? Particularly not in here. This is silly. This is silly. Oops. Oh, hell. I guess I will call it, since I'm clearly not Yeah, I'm not grapping what's going on here. I meant to say grasp. I'm BurningDogFace, and I will see you next time on Let's Play Control, when I get a clue. Later.